Hi, my name's Steve. Welcome to English Pronunciation for Koreans with Short Tongues. When I first came to Korea, I watched some of the English shows on TV where you learn English from watching TV, and they were very, 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 very boring. So I thought to myself, if I could teach English here, and I do, I'd like to make things a little bit more interesting. Learning English is kind of boring. That's a given. But let's face it.
여러분 안녕하십니까? 조원일입니다. 여러분을 위해서 샘플 강의를 준비하였습니다. 여러분의 마음에 꼭 들길 바랍니다. 그럼 이제 샘플 강의를 시작하겠습니다.
This is me talking to you. Now, I think pronunciation is an important part of learning English. It's overlooked a lot, and I've heard a lot of different excuses from my students on why they have bad pronunciation. The biggest excuse is because they have a short tongue. Now, Koreans claim that Americans have long tongues and Koreans have short tongues, but I don't buy that because I know a lot of Koreans that have really good English pronunciation, so the short tongue just doesn't cut it. It's just too difficult. I can't do it. This is an excuse that lazy people or people with low self-esteem use. So, look, anybody can do it. And it's not that difficult. It just takes some time and a little bit of effort. Another popular one. At least Koreans can pronounce English better than the Japanese. Who cares about Japan? Let them do what they want. Koreans should just do what they have to do. And the last one. Pronunciation isn't important. People will understand me anyway. Well, if you think that, in some cases, this is true. But in a lot of cases, I can't understand my students. I have to keep asking them what they're saying, and sometimes I have to have other students translate for me. So if you think you have a bad accent and people will understand you anyway, yes, that's true, but in a lot of cases, they won't understand you. These are all bad excuses for being lazy. Correcting your pronunciation takes concentration and work, and I've seen quite a few students improve their pronunciation simply because they put in some effort. Never think or say something is too difficult or impossible. By thinking that, you make it that. All you need to do is think that if you try, you can do it. Some students ask me, why should I improve my pronunciation? And that's a valid question. My answer is, why not? If you're learning to speak English, you might as well learn to speak it well. By having good pronunciation, you'll feel more confident about speaking English. Therefore, you'll be able to practice more. You'll get more respect for your English ability from those you speak to. You'll make a good first impression on people when you speak English. People will understand you better. And finally, people will feel more comfortable speaking with you and listening to you. Each pronunciation lesson that I have won't be very long because bad pronunciation is a learned habit, and it has to be corrected slowly. There aren't any shortcuts. The keys are your concentration and effort. My goal is to make things as easy and as entertaining as possible without having to be a miracle worker. Miracles are a result of your concentration and effort. It's all up to you. Now, ever since junior high school, a lot of students have learned to pronounce basic words incorrectly. The first lesson is on the improper use of the W sound when using SH, CH, and J. Let's start with SH. The word she is pronounced shri by many Koreans. This is incorrect. She is pronounced the same as the shin in shinbal without the N. If somebody came up to you and said, where are my Schwinballs? You'd be like, what's a Schwinball? It's Shinbal. So when you say, Shui went to the store, people are thinking, who is Shui? It's she went to the store. It's important to remember that when using SH, there is little or no lip movement. If you're moving your lips forward or tightening them, you're not pronouncing SH correctly. Remember to relax your lips. All other words with SH in them are the same. No lip movement. Here are some examples. English, shave, shot, shell, fish, appreciate. It's not English, it's English. It's not shwave, it's shave. It's not schwat, it's shot. It's not swell, it's shell. It's not fish, it's fish. It's not appreciate, it's appreciate. Okay, listen again and try it yourself. English, English, shave, shave, shot, shot, shell, shell, fish, fish, appreciate, appreciate. Now, of the word clothes, clothes. It's very difficult to pronounce, clothes, but it's difficult to pronounce for many Americans. So Americans say clothes. Many Americans say clothes, C-L-O-S-E, instead of clothes. So you can get away with saying clothes, as in close the door, instead of saying clothes. Okay, that's up to you. But that's another lesson, and I think that you probably want to go do something fun. So have a nice day or night. Bye.